With news of Courteney Cox trying to get David Arquette to return for Scream 7, how could they bring Dewey back?
Your lemon squares taste like ass.
Welcome to another Ice Cream Sunday, where I dedicate a day to my favourite franchise, Scream. My name is Em, aka Horror, and in today's video I will be going over a quick theory on how Dewey could return for Scream 7. In Scream 5, we all saw the tragic and slightly out of character death of Dewey Riley, a fan favourite and legacy character. He died when saving Richie and Tara from a Ghostface attack in the hospital. When approaching Ghostface to shoot him or her in the head, he got distracted by a phone call from Gale, losing concentration on what he was doing, and was brutally gutted by Ghostface, who was later revealed to be Amber. So with this being the fate of Dewey, how would they be able to bring him back to the franchise and make it make sense? Personally, and of course this is just my opinion, I can't see it working by them bringing him back to life. It wouldn't make sense and it would seem too far-fetched for the Scream series. Of course, they could go down the route of flashbacks or hallucinations like with Billy and Sam, but as this is one of the things that threw a lot of fans off, I don't see them going this way with Dewey. However, one thing that is in line with Scream's narrative and which would not seem out of the ordinary is by bringing him back in a similar way they did with Randy in Scream 3. In Scream 3, we saw Martha Meeks, Randy's sister, deliver a video which was made by Randy during the events in Scream 2, which took place when he was in college, where he ended up losing his life. In the video, he set out the rules of a trilogy for Sidney and the others to follow and delivered them a message on how the events could take place going forward. As Dewey was very aware of the rules and mentioned them throughout his time in the franchise, it would not be out of character for him to be looking out for Sidney and Gale from beyond the grave. They could incorporate this by having Gale find a USB or hard drive addressed to her and Sidney in Dewey's belongings, which she has had ever since his death. They could write it that she has only just been able to pluck up the courage to go through his things as new attacks have now started, and she feels she is ready to be close to him again in case the worst were to happen to her. When she finds this, she immediately takes it to Sidney and they open the file together. Although some might see this as being stale as it has been done, he could bring in the new rules and even mention that he was inspired by Randy's video to do this as soon as he moved back to Woodsboro from when he left New York. It would be a nice way to see him address the future mistakes he made when he was killed and warn the others to pay attention to their surroundings and to not get distracted, and to most of all be there for each other, as this is the one thing he regretted about not staying with Gale. For me, this would be the perfect way to see Dewey again, and it could open up the doors for mistakes to be rectified and acknowledged, and would be a sweet way to bring Dewey back. This is of course one of the ways that they could bring Dewey back without going too over the top, and would also be a new memory of Dewey which could be referred back to in future installments. It would give something else to his death, that he didn't completely die in vain, as he did leave something behind for Gale and Sidney, showing them that they were always a priority of his. So as always, what do you guys think? Do you want to see Dewey return? If so, how would you like to see this happen? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as I will be uploading more content like this. You can check out my other content here. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.